Hello, game members, Game Master 1000, and welcome back to another episode of Onimusha 3. In the last episode, we said no to reading, and today we're going to say no to reading again. The lock is broken and won't open. Well, I just read that, so already off to a bad start. But in this area, we will do time shenanigans, in which we will have to send Akko back and forth between Jacques and Semenosuke, and it will introduce the mechanic in which we will be able to send items between Jacques and Sammy. So that's gonna be pretty neat. I guess to be fair, the Genmo are probably I'm going off of a bit from I brought up last episode, because I mentioned how long they've been in the catacombs, and the Genma have been here since for always. It's just like they've been here renovating, and I guess the Genma have just always kind of been in the Paris area or whatnot. Okay. With the time folder, Akko can freely move between Jacques in the past and Semenosuke in the future. Give items to Akko with the active player so that she may hand them over to the other player. Some items cannot be stored. Send Akko to the other time period, exit the time fold screen. Yeah, so this is the time fold mirror. I can send Akko with some items, and we can spread them freely between Jacques and I. I'm not giving Jacques anything. It's all about Sammy. It's the Sammy suite. It's all about Sammy. We'll save this here, just in case. I do the saving in this way, just in case I lose an episode, I can always go back and play over the area again. It keeps me from losing footage. Okay. So we're definitely going to do some time shenanigans and whatnot between Jacques and I. So, first things first, we have to warp and use the time fold mirror. And then we can check up on Jacques and see what he's doing.
Akko, welcome back. What a strange place. Is it the Genma hideout?
I'm not sure, but the future Semenosuke is in the same place. This same ship is docked next to where he is. However, it's in tatters.
Then perhaps the past and the future are linking together.
I mean, that's kind of how the past and the future work.
Yes, very bad. The future will be turned upside down.
I wouldn't necessarily consider that bad. That's just you know, that's just how time works. They're linked. Stuff that happens in the past affects the future. Oh, well, I crit him apparently. Ow. Alright, get up. I think here is also the area we get the final... Alright, they can when they do the big swing, they can also hit each other. See, he hit him as I was doing the magic attack, and thus the magic I was going to use on the unarmored guy ended up going to the armored guy. So I'll use that to my advantage. Ouch. Ow, okay, I need to use the other weapon. I'm out of magic. Clearing these guys is definitely important. I can't be using all of my frickin'... I cannot be using all of my, I can't be using all of my herbs and whatnot to heal myself. And Jacques is also good for dealing with enemies from a range. Specifically this one. This one's a very good, ranged spear weapon. There's gotta be stuff we could check up on the ship, right? There's, stuff up here. There's gotta be. There was a thing for Semenosuke. Can I activate the... Can I activate? I guess I can't, huh? Alright. Okay, what are we doing? The water, I know there's some stuff we gotta do with water. And because in the other area, it was too flooded for Saminos to get to. So I believe here I have to somehow raise I have to shut up this water and then raise the stairs. Yellow flame burns in this hole. Red flame, blue flame. What am I to do? What's the deal here? Because I gotta figure out how to raise the stairs so I can get up. Let's warp back to Seminosuke. Oh right, Jacques has arrows on him. He can't use those. So let's give the arrows to Seminosuke. And while we're at it, Jacques has like a lot of herbs on him, so I'll give these herbs to Sammy as well, because I'm running low on stuff. What's the area look like for Seminosuke? Because the flames are still here. Oh, there's an area. Okay, the discs. And I can put... Oh, I guess I can't put the disc in the hole. Okay. I believe... if I send Akko back with the yellow disc and give it to Jacques, it will also place it in the future Seminosuke, so they'll unlock for both of them. And now I use the yellow disc. And now the water is rising for the yellow door. And now Jacques can get through. I don't entirely know what's behind the door for Seminosuke, but if I need to go back with Seminosuke, then I'll... Oh, right, this area is flooded here. Okay. So this area is submerged under water. And then I gotta get a dragon horn. Okay. We really gotta start thinking what portals in this area. Because this is where, like, things get trippy. Critical. I already know how to do criticals. I need the red... I need to unlock the red disc somehow. Ancient slab. Lab is research 2. Well. Oh, it's this guy.
You'd make a good detective.
You?
Probably should have read that, because I'm pretty sure it explains some stuff about what's here.
Not quite finished, however.
A time folder? A time machine. Tell me where it is.
Find it yourself.
Did this man just show up to taunt us and then, like, not do anything?
For the guard dog.
This man just showed up to taunt us and be like, frickin'... By the way, screw you. I'm cooler than you. Peace out. I love villains like that. They just show up to taunt the hero and then, like, they don't do anything. Those things on the ground are gonna animate themselves somehow. I cannot entirely remember how, but they will. Alright, before I do that, let's actually take a look. And we actually got the Time Folder 2. Yeah, so this is basically talking about how this stuff is more for, I guess, the characters a lot, because we're already piecing most of this stuff together just by playing the game. This is how the characters discover about the Time Folder and whatnot. Nice bit of story building, if I do say so myself. Oh, there's an elevator here that... well, I mean, there's a guy. Sir. Well, I mean, sure. Alright, there is an elevator here. We can use this elevator in Jacques' time zone, because the thing about Jacques' area is that everything is working in this area. Like, everything is at its peak. So all the machinery and stuff work. Oh, there's a thing. Hold that thought. Okay. We need to put the ancient slab in. And now we do mathematics. Okay. So we need these to equal 22. So we need to do PEMDAS. How do we get this to equal 22? This is one of the things where it's like, let's get these swapped around. 2 times... Okay, I think it needs to be 2... Okay, I got it. Because 2 times 5 is 20. And let's get the 5 over here. 2 times 5 is 20. And now we have 1 plus 3 is 4, minus 2 is 22. There we go. Easy peasy mathematics. And now that this area is unlocked, Samanosuke can get here. And get here with his magma weapon, which we'll get later. And this is the area with the Dark Realm. We need to do these Dark Realm areas. Hopefully I didn't miss one. Because I believe there's this one is the first one. And then there's another one somewhere else. And there's one like literally right before the last area, I believe. Okay. So I can't entirely recall. I know for darn sure I didn't miss one. Right? I'm gonna be upset if I freaking missed one. If I look up, then I missed where the first Oni portal, or the first Dark Realm portal is. Actually, I don't want to forget about this, so I'm gonna go to the Dark Realm. I'm gonna go to the Dark Realm, because it's actually a very important reason to go down there. Actually, I need to replenish my magic. So let's replenish our magic, then we go to the Dark Realm. Oh, what is it now? Oh, they're reanimating themselves here. Great. This frickin' guy. Alright, I still have the Enja. I can just magic him. Die. Really use some Akko, some of the, like, oh, I got some. There we go. And now let's check it out, what it does when we see some enemies. Some herb for shock. Let's put the horn in. And the horn drains the water, I think? Yes, the horn drains the water. Yes, Samanosuke couldn't get through here because he couldn't cross the water. And now that we've drained the water, Samanosuke can get here. Okay, sick. Oh, it's a freaking guy. Okay, so... Oh, I can draw the souls out of him just by absorbing him. This is a very funny, thing. See, it kills him. This is very funny, ultimately not optimal, but incredibly hilarious that we can just absorb them and they die. It's good for dealing with certain enemies we don't want to deal with, to be honest, or I guess some ranged enemies as well. Okay, now that we've done this, let's save. And now that we've saved, let's go to the Dark Realm and unlock the thing that Jacques has here. I'm not entirely certain if Samanosuke has a Dark Realm here, but I think he can activate the Dark Realm as well. I feel like we can deflect those back somehow. Yeah, because there are certain annoying enemies that we can actually get through by just absorbing them, but like, these ones are not the ones. And it has a range, so we can't really suck him from here. Yeah, because this guy's annoying. These guys almost require you to use magic against them, which frickin' sucks, because then I'll just end up using all my stuff. God, I don't feel like dealing with these. Let's just go. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how long... Oh, come on, man. I don't want to deal with these guys. The frickin' goop. Actually, we can just suck them up. We can't just suck them up. We gotta stomp on them. Ow! Get off of me! Okay. So we can't just suck them up, but at least we can... Oh, well. These things are slow, so I can actually just absorb him from here, and then, like, he'll die. There we go. Okay. I still don't think it's as useful as the red... still don't think it's as useful as the red vest. We still need it for all the shenanigans and whatnot. Oh, it's you. Oh.
It was you? Whatever. Ready to take a journey? Then it's off to the Dark Realm.
I don't entirely know who this guy is.
You should know. There's no guarantee you'll survive.
I think he was expecting Samanosuke or something.
Know this, but you might not make it back alive.
Yeah, I'm going anyway. I don't entirely know what the deal with this guy is, but, you know, he gets us to the Dark Realm and back, and he's returned. Unless you are strong, the Genma will kill you, blah blah blah. I got it, I've been through this before, this is the third game. This is the Dark Realm, Realm of the Genma. I got this. Ouch. Come on, brother. Now, this is definitely the area which I wish I knew I could talk... Oh yeah, I remembered a thing I wanted to talk about. The thing I wanted to talk about was death. Amazing. Oh right, there are different paths here. Okay. I feel like that means that this area is like kind of... It's not as big. I think they get bigger. Ow! Alright, let's just use magic against him. Oh, it still isn't strong enough. Okay, let's see if we can line them up so we can hit them with the Ryzen. And I also didn't forget about the topic I wanted to talk about. Ouch. Okay. Right, they can hit each other, in which case I can just slap them. So I've been thinking. Death is imminent. And it happens to us all. And it can be a little bit of a morbid thing to think about. But it's particularly interesting because in the 21st century, where we have things like YouTube channels and whatnot, that kind of categorize, like, I guess that kind of act as, like, self-created obituaries for, like, I guess they kind of act as, like, self-made obituaries, or maybe self-made memorials for a person when they die. I was definitely thinking about this, because, like, obviously, I have a YouTube channel, and said YouTube channel is gonna exist hopefully, long after I'm dead, lest the YouTube server should go down, and all of this is simply lost to time, going the way of other such lost media giants, but until then, that is not this day. And it does have me thinking. Sometimes it's do be a little bit morbid to come across a YouTube channel and discover that the person is dead. And there's just no more content that they will be able to make. And not even for the content's sake, but just the fact that, like... Just the fact that, like, if this person... You're listening to the voice of a person who no longer walks the earth. Which is the same as movies, and, which is the same as movies and whatnot. Like, you're seeing the frickin'... You are seeing the ghost of someone, if you will. Images of a bygone era. People who are no longer with us today. And I feel like it would be a little bit, like, morbid if I never brought it up, because it's like, if I died tomorrow, and I never made peace with this, it would be a little bit, like, kind of sad to look back on my channel. And just think about all of the frickin' people looking at my YouTube channel in the future and be like, oh man, this guy's frickin' dead now. Certainly, I don't want people to look at my channel and think that. If I died tomorrow and this channel was like the only remnants of my being, I'd be okay with that. And we got the Thunder Seal. Pretty sure that's the end of the Dark Realm from here. There's nothing else for us to do. Okay. We got everything we come here for. We can return to the overworld. That took a lot... That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I assumed it would take us... I assumed we'd be able to, like... I assumed it would be like the whole episode. We'd just end the episode off here. And that'd be it. But I guess not. But just to cap off this whole thing about, like, me dying and whatnot. I'm perfectly fine with people watching the content long after my passing. And being able to say, huh, so this is what this guy was all about. I want to make peace with I want to make peace with my death. So that when the time comes, I do inevitably die. I think the thing that got me talking about this is, or got me thinking about this. Because I started, looking at, Technoblade stuff. Specifically the stuff that people made after his passing. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but there's specifically this one, like, I guess voice clip of him talking about, I guess it's from I guess the context of the clip is that, like, something went wrong in one of his videos, and then he's, like, reassuring himself, like, everything's gonna be fine, it's all within my calculations. And, like, when you're watching it, like, previously, like, before his death, it's like, oh, this guy's just, like, high on copium. He's coping because something, like, bad happened, it's like, it's all funny, but now the voice clip is, like, really, like, heartfelt. Because it's like, oh man, this guy, he's just not with us anymore. And here comes like something really nice, a nice good voice of reassurance now in these troubling times. I get the feeling that Technoblade was he was well aware of his mortality. And it just seemed like I wouldn't necessarily say he knew, but he was prepared. He was prepared for his passing. And he was, well, Guildenstern's here. Way to ruin the moment, Guildenstern.
Guildenstern.
We just talked to you.
Think of this fun surprise as a reward.
What the frick?
Ranmaru.
Why, Ranmaru? Only not weak like he used to be. Show this maggot your newfound strength.
Alright, we gotta defeat Super Ranmaru, the frickin' abomination. Cool.
You look terrible, Ranmaru.
Silence! I have power beyond anything you have ever seen!
Prepare yourself, Samanosuke!
I wonder if he remembers us absolutely thrashing him in like the past timeline. He definitely does. Don't absorb my souls. Get back here, you freak. We still have the small key. Why do we have the small key? I feel like we were supposed to use the small key somewhere, and I missed out on the air. We're supposed to use the small key. Die. Okay, that's not gonna hit him. He's too fast. Ah, you goon! I hate you so much. Frickin'. As we absolutely disrespect this guy. Get back here. As we absolutely disrespect this guy, I just want to say, Technoblade does seem like a really cool guy. It seems a little bit weird, like, trying to... Because I want to watch his content now. Just to see what the kind of guy he was like before his passing. But it always seems a little bit weird watching, like, a YouTuber in particular after their passing. But at the same time, it's like... He was well aware of his mortality, I feel like. And I feel like he definitely set up his, like, content and whatnot in a way where people could look back on it with fondness and not, like, be sad. And I feel like that's a brilliant thing. He definitely knew his audience and what people... God, I hate this man so much. Die, you goon. I'm trying to talk about Technoblade. No, don't take those. Shut up. I'm trying to have a moment. Okay, basically Technoblade was a cool guy. I like him a lot. I'm gonna watch his content and take a look at just how good of a guy he was and why people like his stuff so much. Because, you know, that's the thing about life. It's painfully long, tragically short. We feel like we just don't get enough time, but the time we do get is spent an excruciatingly long time. You know?
Samanosuke, I'll let you go this time.
Man, what a freak. Anyway, Technoblade, cool guy. I like him. He seemed really nice, and I do hope the best for him in the afterlife. Because many people might not believe in the afterlife, but I do. There's gotta be something more out there. Something beyond the grave. I just hope that wherever he is, he's happy. And we get to look back at his content with fondness. Because he really did touch a lot of people's lives. Even after his death. Honestly, that's what it's all about. That's what this whole content creation thing is all about. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame or the fortune, because Lord knows there is none. It's about making people smile. Making good memories in showing what the human experience is all about. I don't like ending episodes with weird numbers, so we're just gonna wait a minute and just kind of vibe until we hit 30 minutes. We need to get the blue disc to Jock, so we can do that. That's what this is all about. Just making content, having a vibe, touching people's hearts, reaching their lives. I think that's pretty cool. And just like Technoblade said, it's all going to be fine. This is all within my calculations. It's okay. And it's gonna be okay the next time. Until then, I'm GameMaster1000. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of this videos, you can like and subscribe. You can give me up today. And Technoblade. Technoblade never dies. He lives on in us all. Until next time, peace out.